Okay, funny story. My wife was listening to my podcast the other day. Yes, she does that. And she said, "What's this thing called Whatnot you keep talking about on your podcast? Are you shopping without me?" Yes, I am. I'm cheating on you. It's called Whatnot. It's live shopping with chat, and it's a lot of fun. Look, I coach a lot of people online. I coach people to make money online. Most don't know how to do it. And I have been telling a few lately to go to Whatnot, see what they're doing, and give it a try. If you're a Whatnot seller, you really shine, and your people find you. And that's a big deal because if you're selling online, they need to find you for you to make money, right? And then they become repeat customers because they see your face, not just your logo. Whatnot is the largest dedicated live shopping platform, whether it's beauty, it's collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies. Yep, cookies. Sellers are building real thriving businesses. Anyone can do it too. Some people on Whatnot are selling, get this, 10 times as much as they do on other major marketplaces. And you don't know this, but Whatnot buyers spend more than an hour on the app every day. They're not browsing. That's why they call them buyers. They're buying your stuff. So here's how it works. You go live, you showcase your products, and you earn real income. Search Whatnot, WHATNOT, in the App Store, download, and you can start selling right away. So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to ZENNI.com/podcast, promo code podcast15.
This is the Daily Boost Podcast with Scott Smith.
What's happening? How are you? Come on in here. Man, I got to tell you, I am pumped up. I am like that kid when you're 15 years old and you come up with an idea and say, I'm going to go do this. And everybody around you says, no, you're not. Stop. What are you thinking? Come on, stop. I said, and you wouldn't listen, right? I want to live that way till the day I die. I really do, and I hope you do too. Today, we're going to steal from Elon Musk a little bit, and one of the things that will help you get there fast, yes, I said steal, but he's got enough money, right? I can steal his stuff. Oh, my goodness. I hope you're pumped up too. There's some people right now saying, Scott, it's summertime, man. The living is easy. I'm not pumped right now. I'll get pumped in September. What are you, a politician in Washington? Let's go. You know, I was doing what I love to do yesterday. I get a question sometimes. I'm a lifestyle kind of guy. Everything I do is about my lifestyle. I say I'm the nicest renegade you'll ever meet. All that means is this. I'm accommodating. I'm a nice guy in every possible way. I'm not going to hurt your feelings. However, if you get in my way, I will simply get you out of my way. That's it. I just do that. And I hope you're that way as well. But yesterday, I'm practicing probably the only hobby that I really have, and that is my motorcycle. I just like it. Bikes have been a big part of my life since I was 16 years old. So I just like them. So I'm down at the Harley store, down Daytona Harley. A lot of people like to come there a couple times a year for the events we have, but I'm down there like often. I'm talking to Kyle, and Kyle makes the custom motorcycles there. He sells the dream. Good job, man. I mean, he builds like $80,000 motorcycles for people that can afford $80,000 motorcycles, and he gets to build them. What a dream job he has, right? He says, Scott, I can help you turn your bike into one of these machines that you just love. And so I like my bike, but I would like it a little bit better, but damn, it's expensive. He goes, well, I take care of my people, and you've been a customer for a while. I can promise you right off the bat, labor and parts, I'll save you 15%. At that time, my wife walked up to me. She said, you're not spending money, are you? I said, no. And I threw a line back in her face. I said, honey, it's not how much I'm spending. It's how much I saved you. I just saved you 15% off whatever I'm going to spend. I don't think she bought it, but she used it on me first years ago, and I threw it right back at her, and it was fun. So the guy I'm going to steal from, Elon Musk, today. This is good stuff. Now, whether you like him or hate him, don't really care. It's not my wheelhouse to care what you think about Elon Musk. All I know is this. He makes some good stuff, and you're using it. You are? He's a smart dude making good stuff. And he's got a very, very sharp mind and often a very loud mouth. And that's okay. It's probably why you don't like him. But he doesn't care because he has so much money he doesn't have to care. Come here real close, okay? Face it. Really, honestly, real close. If you could literally have so much money in the bank that you just didn't care and you said what you wanted to say, wouldn't you do it? No, Scott. I'd be more responsible with that. No, you wouldn't. See, that's the thing about being a kind of the renegade that I am. I just see it for what it is. I know better. I know you would do it. So let's just all get along and let's just steal some of the good stuff that we can use. And some of the good stuff is this. First off, let me point you out just a bit here. Let me point you and you and you and you and you. There is a really good chance you're wasting a good amount of your time. You think you're not. You think you're doing it for the right thing. But you're wasting your time. I do it all the time. I get so many ideas. I'm prolific in my ideas, prolific in what I could do, the impact I can have. I know it. And man, it messes me up constantly because I get so many ideas and then I get another good idea. And then I have loyalty and everything else involved. It's like, man, I can't stop and I got to stop. You get what I mean, right? But right now, there's a really good chance that you're just that way. You're right now. You've got ideas as well. You're just kind of busy. You're caught up in the middle of it and everything else. And there's so much going on, you don't know what to do. So what do we have to do? Well, number one, we got to figure out what you want to do. And that's a whole different podcast. That's one of the hardest things in the world to do. I'm pretty good at helping people do that, but nonetheless, it's hard to do. So we just got to get there first. If you're there, like wandering around going, well, I got this, I could do that. Maybe I'll go this way. Maybe I'll go that way. I used to do this. Maybe I do that someday. If you're that person, I'm glad to have you. You're like everybody else. But Elon is not that person. Not at all. So Elon's requirements all over the internet. You've probably seen this before. If you're an engineer, this is a very common way of thinking for engineers. And number one, he has questioned requirements of anything you're going to do. Almost any requirement you have on your life, any project you're going to do, anything at all, almost anything, as he says, most are dumb. And they are. I live and breathe by this. And I got to tell you, lots of times I get accused of saying, I got an idea, let's go do this thing. And I'll head down that road and then I'll stop. People say, what'd you stop for? You said you were going to do it. I said, well, I figured out it was dumb. Huh? It's a good idea. I said, yeah. But in the big picture with some other good ideas, it's dumb. So number one, question the requirements because most are dumb. Number two, remove parts or process steps. The most common mistake is a smart engineer optimizing the thing that should not ever exist. If you've never heard that line before, if you've never thought that way before, you need to right now. The most common mistake of a smart person is to optimize a thing that should not exist. I was talking to a friend this morning. He has a very, very bad marriage. It's toxic. And I've never, ever wanted to tell somebody they need to end their marriage, ever. I get close, like I did today. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're not going to fix it. Look what they're doing to you. You're not going to essentially optimize that. That's a really, really, really crazy, colorful example, but it's true. So look around you at your goals. Look in your business. Look at everything you're doing right now. Are you mistakenly trying to optimize something that shouldn't even be there? Like I said a moment ago, sometimes I get in trouble because I will start something. I will put something there knowing it's a what was I thinking goal, wondering why I did it in the first place. And eventually I figure that out. So I take it out because it should not exist. The whole world is saying, Scott, it's a good idea. You should go do it. And I'm like, nah, shouldn't exist. It's dumb. Simplify and optimize the system. People miss this part. First off, if you question the requirements, and secondly, you get rid of what shouldn't be there to begin with, now you can simplify and optimize the system. I'm really good at AI, by the way. If you need help with AI for your business, if you want AI automation, things like that, you ought to be talking to me because I use it actually to build my business and to make me smarter. But you know what? I really never got good at it until I learned to simplify everything around it because it will just keep feeding you more. It's like Doritos. They keep making more. AI is like that. You simplify first and then you optimize. If you're in business and you want this thing called workplace automation, I got news for you. The first thing you have to do is clear the clutter out of your business, get the junk out of it first, simplify it, and then you can automate it, which we'll get to, and then you can optimize that system. You have to do that first. If you don't do that, it's not going to work for you. You know, if you're a professional, I do work with people like you. If you have a side hustle or a business, beating your head against the wall, and you're feeling locked in a cage, like, man, I built this cage myself. What do? I want to talk to you because the fact is you're not going to move forward till you fix it. And if you don't fix it, you're going to go get a job again. And I know that the renegade inside of you doesn't want to go back and get a job again. And you're tired of waiting. I know that. What if you knew what to do? What if you knew the pathway forward? What steps to take? No waiting, a shortcut. The truth is one conversation with me, and there's no shortcut. We just fix it. Send an email to coaching@motivationtomove.com. Tell me a little bit about yourself, what you do, how I can help. And if I think I can help, we'll have that conversation. Send that email, right? Coaching@motivationtomove.com. Send it right now. Stop procrastinating. Your coach is telling you, send it. Coaching@motivationtomove.com. I was on a call with a client the other day talking about sleep issues, something we do, and he said, my biggest issue is sleep. But I hear you talking about that Helix sleep on your podcast. And be honest with me, do you think it will help me? I get he's saying be honest, right? But Helix is my sponsor. But yes, I sleep on their mattress. And while it may not be obvious, I said I sleep on their mattress. I didn't sleep on the old one that I had. I said, buy Helix. Give it a try. They have a 120-night sleep trial and limited lifetime warranty. You have nothing to lose. Remember those days you used to go to the mattress store and buy from the mattress guy and hope and pray that it worked? And I mean, the pain was real. If you didn't get it right, your bank account and your back hurt for the next 10 years. We don't do that anymore. Look, Helix has a website. Check it out. They'll tell you everything that I can't tell you right now. I know because I went there to get my Helix mattress. They've got their warranty. Helix delivers your mattress right to your door with free shipping in the U.S. And before you know it, you're snoring, sleeping like a baby, not a husband. Listen, this is my second Helix mattress. I won't tell you what brand I got rid of because I got another Helix. You're going to like it. Go to helixsleep.com/dailyboost for 27% off site-wide exclusively for listeners of the Daily Boost. That's helixsleep.com/dailyboost for 27% off site-wide exclusively for you. helixsleep.com/dailyboost. So the first three requirements of Elon: question the requirements, remove the parts or the process, don't optimize something that should not exist, simplify and optimize the system. Next, accelerate time to learning cycles. Now, this is something that has to be very conscious. And you'll find that if you put this framework in what you do, you can choose what you need to learn and learn the fastest way. Learn just what you have to learn. So many people value education so much and wasting time, they feel like if they're learning, they're doing. And what happens is it takes you forever. I just told you with AI, I'm really good at it. I'm really good. I built apps. I built all kinds of things. But you know what? It wastes a ton of time. But what I did was I invested in learning how to get it work in the very best possible way so I could accelerate everything else. And once I got there, fast. So whatever you're doing, learn as fast as you can. I just mentioned I'm coaching, right? One of the ways you accelerate what you're learning is take what I know and just tell me I'll tell you the shortcut. That's how you do it. Simple stuff. Podcasts, books, whatever. Accelerate your learning curve. Do not get caught in the learning, guys. I'm telling you, most people will sit down and be good little doobies as if they're going to get a gold star. I can tell you when I get on group coaching calls, it could be mindset stuff, could be money stuff, could be machines, AI, right? If I get on a group coaching call, I can always tell the good learners in my audience because y'all show up and you sit down and you have your notepad out. And what you do is you start taking notes. And that's great. You should be the best student in the room taking notes. The best performers in the room are listening very closely for the one or two things that hit them and go, that's it. I got it. That's what I do. When I show up on a call, I'm looking for the one nugget. I'm not taking notes about anything. That's noise. I'm looking for the one thing I need to move forward. That's all I want to learn. 5, automation. Automate your life. If you watch what Elon does and you watch Tesla and you go online and watch some of the videos about the Tesla factories, just go spend some time doing it. You're going to see a master class in simplification and automation. It's the whole thing he's doing. You know, they're popping out of Tesla. The goal is to pop out of Tesla every 5 seconds in the world. And they're really close. They're at 13 seconds right now. In your life, it's the same thing. In your business, it's the same thing. You get everything down to the point that you can accelerate those learning cycles. You can simplify and optimize your system. And then finally, you automate it. You only automate what you have to. If you mess up the automation, you mess up the next 5 years of your life. A lot of you right now looking at AI, you're being sold, get an agentic agent, automate everything. I got to tell you, you're going to make a bigger mess than you've ever made before in your whole life. What I do is tell you the truth. Clean the mess up first and then automate. Automate gives you the freedom you want. And gosh, I've done this 20 years now. I've automated everything. It buys you so much time in your life. It allows you to scale and accelerate whatever way you want to, or just sit around and do nothing while the computer does it for you. So question the requirements. Remove parts of the process that just don't need to be there to begin with. You guys know what I'm talking about, don't you? Your pet projects, your pet employee. It's like you're 21-year-old son who's still living at home. Remove him. Simple. Did I say that? Sometimes I don't know if I said it. Did it? Yeah, I did. It came out of my lips, I think. I can see it on the screen here. Simplify and optimize the system that you have. Be brutal. Accelerate the time to learning cycles. As fast as you can, invest in learning fast. Not just learning. That's boring. Doesn't get you anywhere. And automate the heck out of everything once you figure out exactly what you need to automate to get the results you need. Boom. Coaching, motivationmove.com. Get on it. I'll be around. I'm looking for a couple of clients right now. For the rest of you, I'll see you all tomorrow.